Greetings, this is This, and I am me, and we're on day 9 of searching this manor, this house, and I've got some extra steps because we have the orchard now. I did check the recording of last episode, like while I was editing, I checked, and there was not a shovel where I thought there was a shovel. I don't have to worry about that at the orchard. But I still don't know if I should go to the orchard and turn the gas valve thing, like right now at the start of the day, or if I should just not do that because I don't know where I would need to do that anyway. I don't know. I feel like it's smart to do it now because you're already at the entrance of the house. But, I mean, it is going to use up steps. I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll just start, let's just start. I learned a lot last time. Oh, okay. And the foundation is still in the same spot. Very interesting. Okay. So that's kind of just permanently there now, I guess. So my goal is to just sort of draft, like the rest of the rooms today, if I can, just continue to get as many new ones as I can, because I don't feel like I'm going to have all the pieces of the puzzle until I've drafted all the rooms, but maybe that's not true. I don't know. Let's start with the den. It's a very good place to start because it gives us a gem. And we need those. If I want to draft the fancy rooms, I'm going to need the gems. Okay, and as always, I go all the way over to the corners first. Oh, the bedroom is perfect here, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Sure. Bedroom, and we keep going. Any secrets, any specialties, anything of note, anything of interest. Why is it lagging? Okay. I have got stuff to do, okay? I've got secrets to find. You can't be lagging on me now. East Wing Hall. I feel like I haven't gotten an East Wing Hall yet, have I? I've gotten the West Wing Hall. Is this a new room? I definitely don't remember the luggage. Seems kind of different and unique. I can't open anything though. I didn't mean to click that button. No notes or anything for me in here? Okay. Okay. Sure. Well, then I guess I'll just keep going. The chapel I'm not going to be able to go into yet. But it would give me nice pathing. There's still so many other paths. Let's put that there. It's nice pathing, but let's not enter yet. Go somewhere else instead. Passageway obviously is going to be the nicest pathing, but I don't have the gems for it. These other ones are just, they're weird. They're weird. I'm going to get the spare bedroom just because I haven't drafted it yet. Oh, hey, they're turning it into a nice place here. Sweet, I got items. Ivory dice +2. Nice. Yeah, this place is coming together, guys. Look at that. Okay. Cute, but we must move on. Oh, the Rumpus room I haven't been to yet. The nursery I also haven't been to yet. But it's a dead end, and it requires a gem. It's just so hard for me to convince myself to draft that one. We don't need to connect back up to the entrance hall right there. It's okay that we don't. The Rumpus room is a better option, isn't it? I should get it right now because it's new. We want the new things. If I dead end this day kind of early, that's going to have to be okay because we got a new room, It's going to have to be okay unless there is a limited number of days and I'm wasting them. That is a scary thought, but I'm not really sure if there are a limited number of days or not. I feel like there is. I feel like it's 2 weeks. But that's crazy. What if you just lose the game? Oh my god. There's so much money in the Rumpus room. Okay. We've got 8 coins. Now I can go through the chapel area, which is good. Nothing seems to be interactable there. So we do have, interestingly, or maybe not, who's to say really, we have a chess piece on the floor. I don't know what chess piece this is. Is this like the king or queen? Or is there something, like it's not the bishop because that, wait, or was that not the bishop? The one I saw the other day had a cross on top, so I thought that that was the bishop. But maybe the cross was the king or the queen. Maybe this is the bishop. I'm looking up chess pieces right now. Okay, let me see here. All the names. Oh, yeah, this is the bishop. The king. I gotta change my notes. I knew when looking at this piece it looked like the bishop. Now, once again, the chess pieces might have to do with nothing. But I want to note it down specifically because in this room, the chess piece looks like it's on a chessboard. The floor. So I feel like maybe I have to note that down. But once again, I've got no clue. So, and also the walls of the Rumpus room are diamonds. I don't know if that matters. But if this were a chessboard, isn't it too long to be a chessboard? Like, that's probably too many squares, right? It's way too many squares. I don't think that this means anything, probably. But I did note down that there's a bishop in the Rumpus room. Okay, and so then I guess we can probably interact with this, right? Okay, insert a coin. Is it going to give me hints, or is it going to give me required information? I don't know. We should at least try it once, though. Oh my god.
As it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin.
This is horrifying.
You find yourself face to face with the Great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
I guess. I don't know.
Is becoming clear. I see a boy. A boy standing
Probably me.
on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something. Something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag.
Okay. White. Black.
I hear the wind blowing,
Red.
but the flag does not stir.
Interesting. Okay.
I see a door marked by a rogue moon.
Okay, I don't know what that means, but
It is
okay.
always locked.
Okay.
It has no key.
Uh-huh. Sure.
It is the door you have been searching
Oh,
for,
really?
yet
Okay.
will not find.
Oh, okay.
A house room beyond the dark waters.
Rogue. Okay. The dark
What
waters.
you have
Okay.
heard here has been foreseen by the Great Alzara.
That's
Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Oh my god, thank you so much, sir. Thanks for letting me know. That was really helpful. So I will not use any more coins there. Thank you. Okay, I mean, it doesn't look like they want to let you use more coins anyway. Very interesting. So you're telling me that you might tell me something different if we do get to another day. Okay. Also, I'm seeing a ball down there with a star on it. Do we care about that? Okay, I don't know. Probably don't care about any of this stuff. Who's to literally have any clue? Not me. That was very interesting. So I wrote down the rogue moon. I wrote down white sand, black. I mean, I didn't write down the word. I just wrote down the colors. But he said white sand, and then he said a black cat, and then he said a red flag. I don't know if that matters, but I wrote it down. Okay. So, let's try closet here. Just to get some more items. A gem. Oh, and the compass again. Leading north more frequently. Okay. That should be helpful for us. And then I guess we skedaddle on out of there. Skedaddle on out. And should we go up through the chapel this time? I mean, rather that than going back all the way to the entrance hall, right? I think it makes more sense to go up through the chapel here. Now that I've got the coin. So let me make sure that they didn't leave me anything here. Yes! Nice! Good luck in the chapel 2 days in a row. Okay, I'm gonna try going this way first. We could dead end something here. It's not the worst thing. Like, do I really want to do the corridor right now? I feel like I should maybe save the corridor for a different spot. They're gonna laugh at me and write it down in that book that I still haven't clicked on nursery, but isn't the storeroom better? Well, I mean, this is good to get early on, though. But I have already drafted 2 bedrooms. Am I really going to be drafting that many more? I've never been in the nursery. Let's go nursery. Okay, actually, yes. Now that I think about it, this is new. We could get new information here. It is so cute. Okay, so look, stars on the walls, blocks, little dragon there. So cute. Oh my god, this place is adorable. Okay, there's another pawn in here. Typical. Crib, horse, dog, car. Book. Rabbit's foot! This is an item. Greater chance of finding items. Nice. Okay, and a little book here. Okay, a red prince, perhaps, some might say. The Red Prince. Okay, by Marion Marigold. Okay. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. Okay, looks pretty typical book so far. Okay, they've said red 4 times. Okay. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. Oh, interesting. He's saying that red is true. But I believe we know that red is only true in handwriting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 6 apples in the picture. 7 apples in the picture. I'm trying to find things, guys. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. Okay. Interesting. Beautiful pictures. I love the drawing, like how drawn they look like they are. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. Okay. He's got problems. He likes red way too much. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. I'm not seeing any, like, secrets that need to be zoomed in on or anything. Not that I could right now. Seems like your standard book, though. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? I don't know what book it is, but it kind of looks like the book I'm holding right now. A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. The Red Prince? It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. It's a very confusing book, because the book is about the boy that's reading a book that is this book that is about the boy who's reading a book that is about, you get what I'm saying? And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you. In fact, in the same room. Like, he's reading that book. Dang, I want to zoom in on that. It probably says something secret. Like, it's probably not the same words as the words on the page. I can't read it, though. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book. The red book we just read. Okay, that's a weird... This is so weird. Such a weird book, but I love the, like, draw, like, the crayon... my gosh, what is it called? Colored pencil, sort of, drawing style that it looks like it has. I love it. It's so satisfying to look at. Okay, so I do want to come back and zoom in on that page if I get the magnifying glass. Or, like, you know, I'll want to redraft this room when I know that I have the magnifying glass. On a different day, just, like, keep my eye out for magnifying glass with Red Prince book. Cute. All of this is cute, but completely non-interactable. Cute. Another star. Lots of stars. There's so many stars in here. Like, actually so many stars. The beds, like, this one has seahorses and clouds. This one has seahorses and clouds. Okay. They seem even, like, things seem similar. I guess it was just the book. Oh, and I mean, I got the rabbit's foot, right? Nothing down there. Okay. Okay. Bye. Is this openable? No? Okay. Bye. Let's go this way then. And see what there is to see. Ballroom? Oh, I don't have any gems though. I've never even seen the ballroom. Whenever you enter ballroom, set your gems to 2 gems. So it's bad to go in there if you have more than 2. But it's great to go in there if you have 0. It's whenever you enter. So you can't cheese it. You can't go in and out because it will just keep it at 2. But if you have 0 and you go in there, you'll get 2 over and over again. That's really useful. I was wondering how you would end up getting so many steps for a day, getting so many coins for a day, getting so many gems for a day, but I'm seeing now all of these other options. So I don't want to block off the foundation pathways if I don't have to. There's no real reason, but just don't really want to. But we could do dead end. Oh no, we're creating too many dead ends on this side, I feel like. We should probably do pantry. Okay. More coins for me and a banana. Thank you so much. Okay, coin. Not seeing much of anything else. They said that I would be more likely to find items because I have the lucky foot. So there's that. Let's go parlor. Because then we'll get gems. Yeah. And it matches up nicely. Let's go parlor. Ampersand 1. Okay. Oh. Wow. Oh my god. Lucky Foot is coming in clutch. The magnifying glass they're just giving me for free right here, right now. This is great. This is great. Okay. See the curtains? Oh my god. And keys too. I think it's car keys. Spare keys? Spare set of car keys. Okay. And the curtains are drawn. Remember we talked about the curtains on a different day. So if I get to the garage, I'll probably be able to use the car keys to open up a car that's parked in the garage and there's maybe an item inside the car. That sort of thing. It's interesting that you can draft the parlor on the interior like this when it has windows right there. That is interesting. But okay. The gems are in a box with a statement. The white box does not have a statement. So this is true. The white box does not have a statement. And this can't be false because there's nothing there. So that means this one is false. The gems are in a box with a statement, which means they're in a box without a statement, which is this one. I'm so sorry that I am constantly walking around. Thank you for the gems. So it's really cool because when you get to the foundation, you don't have to use... I don't have to, like, draft something to get into this room. You know, like, it was already open for me. So that's fun. And it looks like there are, once again, dig spots in here. But I don't know if those dig spots will stay diggable. Like if I dig something out of there... Okay, you can go up this way. If I dig something out of one of these spots, I don't know if that resets to the next day. Because they said that this doesn't reset each day, but I don't know if they just mean the positioning or if they mean the whole entire room. So like everything that I do in here will stay the same. I'm not sure. Which one is this one? Should we continue to go on the interior or should we scooch along the outside still? Okay, let's go interior. Fine. Interior it is. Ooh. Commissary could be nice here. Hallway could also be nice. This requires 1 gem. But I have 13 coins. It might be nice to get an item early on. Okay. Commissary. Here we go. Tiger and Tear. Okay. Oh, they have shovels! Nice. Okay, so I can buy 1 gem. I could buy a salt shaker. I could buy a shovel. I could buy a key. I want the shovel. 100% I want the shovel. Okay, now I have 7 coins, so I could get the gem. Oh, thank you. I could get a gem or a salt shaker. Salt shaker might be good to get early on, but also if I have to pass through the chapel again, like I don't want to be spending too much of my money. Maybe we'll just get the shovel for now and let's see what happens with these spots here. Dig, dig. A key? Okay. Ordinary key, but a key nonetheless. And old tin can, not worth picking up. So, did I pick it up? No. Okay, so I guess that's just like they put something in the dirt, but it's just junk. It's kind of weird though, because I feel like one time I dug and they were like, you didn't find anything. Oh, a rather dirty coin. Okay, thanks for the coin. Okay, well, we dug everything in here. So, I can go back through the commissary, or I can go the other side of the foundation, which I'm kind of feeling a little more inclined to go the other side of the foundation now, because I think green rooms are more likely to be available on the outside here, and I think green rooms... Oh. Okay, use it. I think green rooms might be more likely to have good dig spots. I don't have the gems for it. This stinks. What should I do? I could re-roll, but like, am I desperate enough to re-roll at this point? I feel like I should save the re-rolls for like my last chance times. I feel like maybe let's go utility closet. And I'll go in here now. I always think that there's something over there, and there never is. Okay. Keycard entry system off. So that when we get to a room with computers, we can fix that. Turn these all to purple every time. Until I find out what VAC is for, we're doing it that way. Everything should be on, okay, and then basically what you do here is you do that. Okay. And we will leave that like that for now. And how many times have I said that? Have I said it enough? Okay. So up through the commissary, I guess, is our only option. Up we go. Da-dun, da-dun. Oh, dang it. I've ruined it all. I've ruined everything. So I have to go all the way back. Yes. Okay, we're going all the way back to the entrance hall. I've got no other choice. All the way back to the entrance hall. So through this way. Through the guest bedroom, right? Yeah. Okay. It's fine. We'll manage, we'll manage. We've got to go this way now. I have 2 rerolls if I end up getting terrible luck. Corridor obviously is what we want. I'm glad that I've saved it until now. That's obviously beneficial for me in this moment. Okay. Keep going. Oh, observatory will turn the corner for me, and I mean, it's really my only option here. +1 for each time you've drafted observatory. Okay. Now I can look at this book for the millionth time. And see the... Oh, dang, I gotta go look at the book. I know, I'm gonna waste steps, but I've gotta go back. No, we should wait until we go back later? What if I don't go back later? +3 steps if I get the slice. Like, I don't need to like cash in these things right now or whatever. I feel like there's strategy to this, but do I care? Okay, we've got a door down there. Like, I feel like I should just use everything when you get to it. Just use it, right? I feel like I need to check up here. Like, what if there's something here? Oh, right. I forgot that there was a handle up here. I was like wondering, there is another way to there is another way to manipulate the telescope. It was this. So it's only up or down? I can't... My ability to control this is not the easiest. Okay, it is only up or down. I'm just going to look at it anyway. Let's just take the +3 steps. Okay. And then I draft to the next room or I go back to the nursery. It's going to be 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We shouldn't really count that one. 4, 5, 6 to get to the nursery, but the thing is I'm going to have to use 2 coins. Surely we'll loop back around to the commissary at some point, right? I don't want to do that right now, but I should have gone when I had the... Dang it, and I can't put the security here because I don't have any gems. I have to re-roll. Or else I have to just put storeroom here because I know I'll get a key and then keep going off of the commissary path. I really don't want to dead end all this space. But I guess maybe I should. Maybe that's the smarter option. Fine. I feel like it's kind of dumb, but we'll do that. Give me my coin. Give me my key. Give me my gem. And then I see that unfortunately you've given me a trunk in here, which I feel like I should not risk opening with my only key. I feel like that's probably not a great idea. So I'll go back this other way. I'm gonna end up using a lot of coins around this church. But hey, we did learn, even if the day is like ending too soon, we did learn a lot of information. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da. It's still so tiny. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. That seems the same. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. They did a worse rendition. This is not the same picture. Huh. Okay, well, we don't trust the Red Prince, right? So it's fine that that's the only thing that... it's fine that the prince says that about red. Because we think that red is bad anyway, right? Okay. This way... through the commissary. Okay. Here we go. Use my key. Well, I guess I'm going hallway. Okay. They might be locked. There might be locked rooms. There might be. Is this just a thing about the western? Okay, yeah. Okay, locked. Oh, thank God. Okay. I really didn't think that they would let me. Okay, a key. Billiard room could give me keys as well, but I don't know that it gives me keys. Nook, I know that I get a key, so, like, absolutely we'll do that one. Thank you. Anything else? Oh, there's another trunk. Okay, well, we've got 2 trunks that could be unlocked at some point. Drawing room. Seems like a good option for me here. It's gonna use my 1 gem, though. I just don't feel like I have very many items. Okay. Whatever. If at first you don't succeed, try and try again. Magnifying glass? No? Okay. I guess there's nothing in here. So let's draft up. I feel like I'm not going to be able to draft so many things because I don't have any gems. Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. So my options are use the key to open one of the 3 locked doors that I know of, or use the key to open one of the 2 trunks that I know of. I feel like the trunks would have money, items, or gems before they'd have a key, but I can't be sure. Let's just use the key here. Okay. I guess redraw. Okay. Billiard room, I guess, is what we're gonna have to do. Walk-in closet would be fun. It's new and 4 items, but I can't afford it. Okay, billiard room. It's fine. It still has pathing. Okay, excuse you. It still has pathing, and we'll get items. Because I'm gonna play the dart game, and I'm going to win because I'm smart. No other items, though. Come on, you said I was lucky today. You said I was lucky. Okay. So, I guess we do 5. Okay. And then we do 11. Okay. And then we do 18. Was this minus? So 18 minus 6, we do 12? Okay. And so we do 20 minus 18 is 2. I don't remember which this one was. Multiplication? So times 6 would be 12? Okay. And then we do this one. 19 minus 16 is 3. Times 1 is 3. No, my thumbstick. 11. Okay. 18 minus 6 is 12. Okay, and then it was 2 times 6 is 12. No! Dang it! 5. 11. 18 minus... Okay, 12. And this next one is also 12. Okay. And then the next one is 3. No. 3. Oh my god. 2 keys! Okay, I feel like that's what they gave me last time. So is it that the parlor puzzle always gives you 2 gems and the billiard puzzle always gives you 2 keys? Because that would be very helpful if I can just... if I can plan on that. If I can have that as a guarantee. Obviously that's helpful. Okay, I don't know. Okay. Locked. We still have 3 locked doors. Just unlock it, I guess. Just unlock it. Oh, dang it, I don't have any gems. So I either have to put the coat check here, block everything off, or I redraw. Because I can't back out. I would love to back out, go open up one of those trunks, get some gems maybe. Dang it. Okay. I guess we have to do the library. This is all so terrible. Whoops. Okay, so there's another... Oh, there's a trunk in here as well. There's a new book for me to read. New book. Okay. Today I asked for the history of Orindia, 2nd edition. Whoops. Magnifying glass. I don't need the magnifying glass for this. This book was reviewed and cleared for publication by the Fen Aries Central Board of Education. It has been edited to conform to our department standards, including the omission of sections deemed inaccurate or unsuitable for public dissemination. Let's look at the checkout card. We have February 9th, 81. Our grandpa, I believe. And then we have 84, Mary Jones. I don't remember who Mary Jones is. And then 87, we have detective. And then 87, we have detective. And then today, November 15th, I suppose, we have Simon P. Jones. I don't know if the cards... I'm sure the cards matter to some degree, but how do I know which card matters? Like, am I supposed to write down the checkout information for every single book? Forward. The name used to designate the realms of the Eastern Waters is no longer known to the average citizen of the elder generation. We must permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon our past. Okay, lots redacted here. Oh, okay. Agera. 1. Agera. Most historians mark the beginning of the First Era, often denoted as Agera, by the ascension of the first king, redacted, whose name, Orus, would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Orus was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Orus had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Orus, and by the end of the 1st century, the redacted, a new kingdom was born. Redacted. Okay. The 2nd Era. It was the 4th king, redacted, who split this vast domain in 3 equal shares, 3 realms for his 3 children. To the eldest he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province and heartspring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift, redacted. To the youngest he bestowed upon him the realm of Arch Ares, the land of the northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse, which at the time was not as developed but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. And to his middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Eraja, redacted, a land steeped in tradition. Redacted. Interesting. So, Ajera, Eraja are the same, but with the letters in different places. Okay, I'll take a few notes here. We're going to say 1, or I, Ajera, and then we're going to say youngest is Arch Ares, and then we're going to say middle Eraja. I don't know. The third era. As the second era drew to a close, the 3 sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of their lands, and developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite those differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives, and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. How wonderful! The succeeding generations of their heirs continued that tradition, and the third era was defined by redacted. Huge chunk of redacted. Commerce between 3 realms, further strengthening their bond and laying the foundation for the promise of a prosperous and bright future. Oh, big another chunk of redacted, and ignore the fact that what was I even saying there? So, the northern province, northern storms. Okay, so the symbol for the north place is like a little mountain symbol. I've drawn that in. The symbol for the middle place is redacted. We don't know it. And then the symbol for the bottom place, middle child, I should put here, not middle place, is kind of like a little hourglass sort of situation. Fourth era. As the kingdom redacted entered the 4th era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Desilets III was a redacted king who often was seen redacted, drinking redacted, a sight that shocked not only the gentry and the court, but the masses as well. Oh my god. Planted the seed, took root in grand city of Fen. The king. Okay, I'm going to look at the note in a second. Do I need to write down King Desilets III? I don't want to, but I will. Okay, what's this letter about? Baron Sinclair. Thank you so much for your cooperation with our department in this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status, so it means all the more that you are not only tolerant but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. We are returning, with this letter, the book you lent us, though I must confess it was not as much help as I had hoped. I had heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and I was told by a reliable source that if a first edition, an uncensored copy of the history of Arindia could be found, it would likely be found within the Baron's own collection. But perhaps I was misinformed. Still, part of me thinks that you may have given me the censored copy as a jest, a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. If that is the case, then I will say well done, fair play. And perhaps, on my next visit, we'll have a laugh about this after you give me the actual manuscript. Until then, Detective Bond Margle, Redguard. Okay. Not cool. Why did we do that to the detective? Are we hiding something? Are we hiding something? Oh, I can move the thing away. No one, when he made the decision to move, castle court behind, overjoyed by the choice, viewed king's conduct unbecoming. Interesting. Okay, era of ruin. After the passing of King Desolates III, the fourth era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died. Okay, wow. Very next day, the 6th of October, Prince Learson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. See, now that's not in bold. I feel like I don't need to take a note of that. Okay. Civil war seemed inevitable. The Fen surrection. Gardens of Fen transformed into a battlefield. The pacification of Fen. No. Morning Bay. That seems important. And possibly the only thing of note. Okay, let me write down Fen, Morning Bay, and keep on going on. Wow, okay, this page is completely uncensored. The brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbors. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came forward to lend support. Among them was the general of the Northern Regiment, who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Together, they leveraged their political influence and favors to persuade the nearby realms of Arch Ares and Nuance to join their cause. Where did Nuance come from? Is Nuance the one you were censoring the entire time before, and you just forgot to censor it on this page? Doesn't seem likely. However, even with the tide turning in their favor, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years and saw buried 1 in every 3 men. Oh my god. Prince Learson himself added another number to the casualties. However, even in death, he had won. Oris had fallen, and with it, the realm. The black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place, red banners were hoisted in honor of the fallen of Fen. The few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. Oh, there's still more. Okay, this is the last bit. The current era. Today, the realms inherited by the 3, Fen, Ares, Arch Ares, and Eraja. Fen Ares. That's what this book is about. Once again stand united as allies. Though the distance between our peoples has grown, our connection to this land remains as strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across our realms serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past that is redacted. For this is, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth the greatest empire the world has ever seen, the land of our fathers, of our mothers, and of our children. So is this... It's censoring non-red sentiment, right? Like, this is a book that was censored by, like, the Red Party, I believe. Yes? And it's censoring things that are, like, not in support of the Red Party? Or maybe it's the opposite, but I think that's what's happening. Okay, I mean, like, the magnifying glass doesn't help with any of this, right? Yeah. It doesn't help. Okay, well, that was just a thrilling read. Absolutely thrilling. So I'm going to want to check out another book the next time I come here, but obviously I cannot do that right now. There could be items upstairs. We just don't know. I'm going to have to check, even though I've never found any before. I think it's just for the fun books. Yeah, I feel like it's probably simply for the books, like the stats. Okay. So now I have to choose whether I'm unlocking that door over there and gambling on hopefully being able to draft something without needing a gem that's going to get me in the right direction. Or I use my key. Like, I don't know if this door is locked. So I can click on it but it's going to put me into the drafting mode, which I might have wanted gems for. Or I can unlock this thing and it might give me gems. It's just that door is very likely locked. So then I won't be able to open the door. Like, I have to make a choice here. I go for the door, I go for the trunk. And the trunk might not give me gems. I don't have any clue what to do. And I can't draft again even in the library, the drawing room, because you need a key for that door. And the hallway, you need a key for that door. Maybe I should use my key on one of those doors in hopes that I can draw a room that will give me a gem. Because those rooms are less important directionally. So, like, let's use our key here and hope that we draft something that gives us a lot of items, even if it's a dead end. I really don't have any clue. Everything is a risk. Like, no matter what, you're taking a risk. Dang it. The dining room allows me to continue pathing, and there could be something in there. There could be something in here, but it's a dead end. I can't draft this one, but I can redraw because it's the drawing room. I'm just going to go dining room. Okay, and there is a meal available for me here. So steps shouldn't be too much of a concern. Let's look out the window here. You see anything interesting? Nope. Chicken. No items, unfortunately. Okay, what's the meal for tonight? What is the meal? Today's main course, stuffed wild quail. Oh, don't bring up quail again. Local Mount Holly delicacy, served atop a plum aigre with roasted potatoes, bacon lardon, and wild chives. 20 plus an additional 10 if I have a trophy room. Not yet. Let me see what I draft at this next spot. I mean, who knows? It could be a trophy room, I guess. It's probably just locked. Yep. Okay, well, I think I'm done. I can search outside. I don't think there are any other unlocked pathways, right? Or no, we can try the up path. I don't have any gems. I don't have any keys. But I can try it. It might not be locked. Here we go. It is locked. Dang it. I just feel like I never have enough items. And I even got the thing that gives you more items. I mean, maybe I should have bought gems at the commissary or something. Wait, I could buy a key there, can't I? I don't know if I have enough coins. 10! Dang it. I could buy a gem so that I could draft a room. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm buying 2. Oh, but now I can't get through the chapel. I'm so dumb. Just repeatedly, over and over again. Why is everything that I do so foolish? Because I can't draft anything anyway. All the rooms are locked. What was I thinking? I think the day ends when I try to walk through the chapel or something. Like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do now. I thought, let me buy the gems because I can't buy the key. And then I can draft one of the rooms that gives you keys, like the garage or something like that, because I have gems. They're letting me in here? Oh, wait, you can walk through the chapel. Oh, I'm so dumb. How do I see the... Okay. Which one's the chapel? Which one's the chapel? Whenever you enter chapel, lose a coin. But you don't have to have a coin. I've been thinking about everything just all wrong. I really have been thinking about everything incorrectly. And why can't I bash the trunks open with the shovel that I have? Why can I only do that with the sledgehammer? Does that make any sense? I don't think it makes sense. I mean, I don't know how likely it is. But I can check to see if there's some place to dig out here. As a last resort. And maybe I dig up a key. But that's literally the only option I have, I think. I don't have keys. And I need keys. So many keys. It's kind of crazy. Like, can you find a key just randomly sitting around here somewhere? I don't know. Nothing there. It's so dark when I come in here. I can't ever see anything. Oh, it looks like these stayed that way. I think everything like that stayed that way. I don't see any places to dig around here. I don't know of any other places to dig. But yeah, see, it was a lawnmower, guys. Like a push mower. It was not a shovel. Well, I guess there's nothing. Do I need the magnifying glass for anything here? I don't think so. Well, that's the end of the day. It's not very satisfying. Like, I don't feel... I mean, I got a little bit of new stuff, but, like, I need to keep going. It didn't do anything yet. I feel like I'm just not done. It just feels like such a huge fail. You know, I have 33 steps left. Okay, how do I... Okay. I have 33 steps left. I mean, I had like 40. There's 3 more pathways that can be branched off of. I still have a reroll dice. You know, like it seems like there's still so much potential to keep going. But I literally just, I'm 3 keys short. I really have to get more gems early on. I have to get more gems early on. I'm always trying to prioritize my first path, but maybe I should try and dead end the first path as soon as possible if it gets me items. I have to prioritize gems the earliest on, gems and keys, so that I can make the other rooms that will give me more gems and keys possibly. Because I could have made the garage, but I didn't have a gem. I could have made the office, but I didn't have a gem. There were a lot of rooms that I could have made that could have helped, and I just didn't get to make any of them. But also, I kind of feel like the Lucky Rabbit's Foot was a bit of a fraud. I mean, it seemed good when I got in the magnifying glass and the car keys, but then it really didn't pay off for very much more, I don't think. It didn't really feel like it benefited me as much as I would have thought it would have. Whatever. I don't know. I guess we have to end it here. I mean, I at least got to see the prophecy thing. That was new. I guess we'll call it a day and they'll tell me how many new rooms I had. Oh, I just really hope I could get something really, like, I want to, part of why I feel unsatisfied today, besides, like I was just saying, how much more potential it seemed like there was, I don't feel like I got to do any clue putting together today. You know? So I really hope that next time we get to do something like that. I would love to play more now, but it's going to be another hour. Like, each day is like an hour. So I have to call it here. We'll see how many new rooms we unlocked. And yeah, I want to get to the clue putting together part. Mid-sized villa. Okay. So many blue rooms. Total rooms 24. Rank reached 8. Like, I got far in terms of rank. Like, that's good. Items found 5. New rooms 3. Okay, I mean, that's cool. I believe it was, what, the Rumpus room? The East Wing Hall, maybe? The nursery. Yeah. Probably those 3 that are new. So, I mean, we at least got to take some other notes down. Like, every time that there's something that I get to inspect, like the book in the nursery, I feel like that is useful. You know, we did get something. Oh, I like how you can see the observatory in the picture. So, yeah, like, that was good, but I don't even really take many notes on that book. Like, I don't even really know what the book's significant message was. So maybe it wasn't important. I don't know, guys. But I guess I'm just gonna have to keep trying. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye now.